All right. Okay. All right. Oh, can you tell us what your name is?
Yeah, my name is Bob Emperado. I'm Anthony's grandfather.
Could you tell us a little more about yourself?
Yeah, I was in the service. I went into the service in 1960. Well, first of all, I went to grammar school and high school in the same school, St. Dominic's. I went through grammar school on the first floor and all the way through high school on the second floor. And then I went to work for Western Electric when I got out of school as a wire cutter. And then I got laid off from there because they had a big layoff then in 1958. And I became a butcher. And I was a butcher for 51 years.
Nice. All right. Let's get to the main part of this interview. Were you enlisted to the Army? Did you enlist or were you drafted?
I was drafted.
Okay. Where did you get drafted to?
I took my basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky. Then I went to a test site in Natick, Massachusetts, where they tested gear for jungle warfare. And then from there, I got transferred to, I got my overseas papers to go overseas. But then when I got to Fort Dix, I saw a job that I could go for, and I applied for it, and they gave me that job, and I stayed at Fort Dix, New Jersey, the rest of the time in the service.
Nice. When you got drafted, how old were you?
21.
21? Nice, nice. When you got drafted into the war, what did your family think?
They thought it'd be a good thing because I was a little bit of a wild guy when I was younger, so they thought it'd be a good thing for me to learn.
Nice. When you got in the Army, what was your rank?
When I got out, I was Spec 4, which is a corporal.
Okay. When you were down at, what did you say, where were you stationed?
When I was stationed in Fort Knox, Kentucky, that's where I went through my basic training.
Okay. What was the training like there?
Well, you did a lot of running, a lot of calisthenics. You went through an obstacle course at least twice where they showed you how to throw hand grenades and crawl under barbed wire and shoot an M1.
Nice. How long were you in the Army?
23 months.
23 months. What was your favorite part being in the Army?
Well, meeting all the different personalities, all the people that I met, and the job itself. It was very, very nice because we were feeding so many guys when I was in the service. It was an overseas replacement mess hall. And these were all the guys that were going overseas. So we usually, when we fed them, we fed between 1,000 and 1,500 guys a meal.
Nice. Oh, nice.
In a consolidated mess, what they call a consolidated mess.
Mm-hmm. Was there any scary parts about being in the Army?
Not for me.
Not for
I
you?
enjoyed it.
Nice. All right. What were your instructors like down there?
In basic, they were tough. But
Yeah.
that toughened you up a little bit in case you did go overseas and see some action, that you knew what to do.
All right.
They were pretty stern.
If in this time now, if you got drafted now, would you react the same when you did back then?
Yes,
Yes?
yes. Even though it's a little different now, you know. The lifestyle of people today is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And the training today is a lot more harder.
Yeah. Did you have anything to look forward after you got out?
No, my job was held for me while I was in the service. And when I came back out, I just went back to work at my job.
Nice. Did you change it all after the war?
No.
No? Do you have any advice for any of the people that are in the service now?
Just take it, make the best of it, because it's going to help you in the long run down the line.
All right. I just want to thank you for coming in and doing this interview.
Well, you're welcome. That's all?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.